Going to touch some bases with a few things. How's your day today?
It's going pretty good, man. I'm actually on YouTube right now looking at some of these comments on my new single, man. I've been working with a lot of artists, man, out of town. I don't really like messing with artists in my town because they sound alike, and you know, it's not really hard to keep making beef songs. You know, I'm on a whole different level. I made one, but it wasn't really a beef song. It was a reply, you know what I mean? And I've also been working with a lot of artists. I ain't gonna get into a long list, but SAS from Love and Hip Hop is one. I actually DM'd him, you know what I'm saying? He a loc, just like I'm a loc. I inboxed him, said, you know, how much you charge for a verse. Normally he charged about $1,200. He said $500, $250 for the video. We've been locked in ever since.
So everyone wants to know, are you and Mozzie on good terms? And what did you record Life We Live?
Okay, so I recorded Life We Live in Chapman Recordings. The original version was actually recorded at Antoine Jones. Shout out to my guy in Kansas City, Kansas. I took it to Chapman Recordings. Didn't really have to re-record it. Just did a remix on it and master on it for me. I didn't even think that it was going to be a success like it was. That wasn't even my intent. It was just to, you know, basically respond like, hey, you got beef with this one person in my city, you make a song towards him. But, you know, when you put Killer City and you talking greasy, you know, for every action, it's a reaction.
What is you and SAS from Love and Hip Hop relationships? Are you friends or are you business partners?
I like to say we're a little of both. You know, at first it was just on strictly business. But then, you know, he started fucking with me. He called and checked on me and shit. He got a little probation thing going on right now. I call and I check on him. We locked in on some loc shit, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I got respect for him. He a real guy. He got respect for me. It's real, recognized real. So, that's all I got to say about that.
How do you feel about you and Young Cat's beef?
Man, it's crazy. It's like, this dude, he inboxed me probably like almost a year ago, and he wanted a verse from me because where I said I originally recorded the Mozzie Killer City response set, Antoine Jones, you know what I'm saying, he actually uploaded the video of me in a booth spitting. So Young Cat, excuse me, Young Cat actually reached out to me like, who is that spitting, like, you know, on the page. So I commented like, it's me. You know, he inboxed me like, I want to put you on this, I want to put you on that. And, you know, after that, it was kind of like, you know, he just switched the game up, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't responding in a fashionable time that he wanted me to, but I got my own project going on, and I didn't want to jump on a song with him and Joe, dissing Joe Blow, because Joe Blow the homie, and I'm like, you know, I don't want to be that guy that came in the game and got his fame off dissing people. You know what I'm saying? I got bars. I don't have to click up with, you know, people's enemies from out of state that I don't really even know. You know, that's just not me. You know what I'm saying? You stand for something or you'll fall for anything.
Are there any artists that influenced you?
Yeah. You know, I'll say Jay-Z definitely influenced me. He's the reason I started rapping. You know what I mean? Let me think. Rich the Factor, Tech Nine. Let me think. It's a list, man. Nas, Benny Siegel. Them are really my influences, man.
Have you been signed to a label before starting YSG?
Yeah. Like everybody knows, I was signed with We Will Entertainment. I did a few projects. I was on Messy Marv's Chipped Up and Draped Out for. Did a couple shows at the Beaumont. Me and Franny, we killed the scene. The only thing about it that went sour on that situation is that, you know, the CEO of that company at the time, he had a group called PRC. And he was so worried about them, you know what I'm saying, because of personal reasons. You know, he was pushing them, you know what I mean, and giving them videos and all this. But he was telling us kind of like, hold on, you know, I'll get to you when I get to you. And I'm like, okay, so we did that for about 3 or 4 years. I ended up going down for some bullshit, you know what I mean? And I came out, you know what I'm saying? He tried to fuck us again. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna start my own shit. Because this time I'm grown, you know what I'm saying? I got my own money and my own mind. I can afford studio time, videos, and etc. So, and he's actually my cousin, bro. Like, we blood, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and I ain't saying I feel any ill way towards him because that's my family. But in the same sense, it's like, you know, you never mix family with business, because, you know, that's just what happens. So that's all I'm going to say about that.
We've all heard Jay Diggs was going to sign you. What happened to that situation?
Like '05, Jay Diggs was gonna sign me to Thiz Entertainment, and what actually happened to that is he was gonna sign me, and Rich the Factor was gonna actually sign Franny the Great. You can go follow him too. He on Facebook, Franny Franchise. The CEO I was talking about, you know what I'm saying, my cousin, I ain't gonna say his name because I don't rock like that, but he told him he had to buy out our contracts for $10,000 a piece, and we weren't even on contracts with this dude. You know, it was all about the money with him. You know, so I missed out on that situation. Franny missed out on his situation with Major Factor Records, but I'm definitely glad that happened, because now I ain't gotta ride nobody wave. I ain't gotta be under their label tell me when to release this album and hold on, this, you know, this song has too much of this content on it. I can release what I want to because I got my own label now.
Where can fans find you, or follow you, or hear your new single at?
You can find me everywhere. I'm through the city. I'm out the way right now, you know, getting things how they supposed to be. But you can find me anywhere. You know what I'm saying? If you want to hear my music, you can get on YouTube. You know, Mozzie Killer City Response. It's doing numbers right now, man. Also, if you want to hear my music, you can also get on Dat Piff, iTunes, etc. You know what I'm saying? Like, we pushing this movement, man. Like, we pushing this shit tough. You know what I mean? Because everybody said we couldn't do it. So it's YSG now, man. We doing this shit, man. Fuck who don't hate it. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Is there any last things you'd like to say?
I mean, shit, the only thing I like to say for real, man, to all my fans is, man, I love y'all. Keep supporting, man. I'm going to be dropping finessing, man. Shout out to Block Woods, man. Shout out to Vic Swags, man. Shout out to Franny the Great, man. AD, man. All them niggas, man. Keep your head up out here, man. And we gonna definitely cause a wave, man. Everybody gonna know YSG, boy.